Yes, Nilima.
Hello, Masters. Namaste. So we'll start once the session is live.
We are live, Nilima. Yeah.
So, Namaste, Masters. Just 1 second. Yeah. So, welcome to day 12. Today is a full moon day. Say happy moon, like meditate more and immerse yourself in those energies, Masters. And today we will know about Brahmarshi Jakka Raghavrao and Brahma Vidvarista Jakka Padma. So they are the living masters. I am immensely grateful for them because through them, my journey into meditation has started. And they have a pyramid house in Vijayawada, and they have been relentlessly working for PSSM since 1997. And they are closely associated with Patriji since then. Whatever Patriji says a word and it will be implemented by Raghavrao sir. So I felt like when Master Sri Lakshmi have announced this, I immediately felt that I need to share about this beautiful couple so that even whoever gets the opportunity to meet them, they can utilize. But before that, thank you, Dakshaji, for turning on the camera. So, Masters, if anyone can turn on your cameras, please do so. It will be good to see all of you while I'm sharing the wisdom today. So let's go a little bit about their background, about Sri Jakka Raghavrao sir. Um, so from the childhood, he was like a rebellious person. And he's so disciplined and determined. When he want to achieve something, he'll go with it. He will achieve. He does not care about his whether he will survive, how the things will happen. He's always having that great attitude towards life that if he thinks of something it will happen. This is the only attitude always he used to have in his life. So he worked as a forest officer, and he studied until 8th standard only, and he dropped the education because of the differences between his father and him, because as a father he always, like, the father pushes that he needs to study more, the child needs to be in the good position and all those things. But somewhere he was in a confused state whether he needs to do the things that he really liked, or like supporting the family also, or that he needs to study where he is unable to focus on. And eventually, after the 8th standard, he vacated his, he left his studies. And he, started to work in all the small jobs. So he used to support himself, and later on, he worked as a forest officer. So then, in the forest officer, like working as a forest officer, he started to interact with many officers, many people, and there he understood a lot of tricks and techniques in know how to deal with people. So that was his personal life a little bit. And this couple, Padma madam and Raghavrao sir, they got married in the year 1973. So they have 2 children. So they have been supporting themselves greatly. And here is an interesting story that I wanted to example that I want to share with all of you. Oh, in Indian marriages, everyone know there will be a formal, that the bride's parents will call the groom's parents to their house to see the lady, and when they see, they will agree. It's not like a kind of dating thing, but they'll go to see the bride. Or what happened is, like, one day, the bride's parent came to the groom's house, and then Raghavrao sir, like, he used to smoke, he used to drink and everything. So there was a cigar in his hand. And Raghuram sir's sister came, approached him, and said, like, the bride's parent is coming, they are coming, so please throw the cigar. And he said, why should I need to throw the cigar? Let them see. So I will not do any sort of manipulation, or I don't want to see my better face. Let them see as I am. So in that moment, their parents got surprised, and when they said to Padma Madam, they even have felt that about this incident, and but then eventually they accepted, and they got married. This is the beauty. So masters always like show themselves, you know, by being themselves. He was not hiding anything there, so he was not hiding, and he's just being as he is. And that eventually they got married in the year 1973, and they have two children. And now, how they have entered into meditation is, for Padma Madam, he is having a brother. She's having a brother. And one day, Patriji is coming to Vijayawada at Ramana Maharshi Ashram in Vijayawada. And like they came to know that they have to go and see Patriji, because until then Raghuvrao sir and Padma madam, they have been going to many ashrams and many gurus, and they have been trying many things. They have immensely doing offerings like prayers and so on. So there was a deep quest within to find their guru. So in the year 1997, in January 1st, on January 1st, they have met at the like they have met in a NSM school with few medical students. So in the first time, like when they meditated along with Patriji, Padma madam have seen herself as light embodiment, and Raghuvrao sir have felt innermost happiness that they were unable to explain through words. And then there has been some discussion that has happened between Patriji and Raghuvrao sir. It's like a funny discussion also. Both of them were like, I won't leave you, I won't leave you. So then and that moment, they have decided that their guru is Patriji. So they have been immensely following PSSM, the Patriji's words, and they gained the mastery of the 18 guiding principles. And I have to say, like, after they have met, as I said, they finally found their own guru, and they have found a lot of happiness. And since then, they practiced, uh, meditation immensely. Like Padma Madam used to meditate almost 6 to 7 hours a day. Isn't it great, masters? Like, why they have been called like Brahma Vidvarista and Brahmarshi? Because of so much of work that a person is doing. So almost. And one day there was an experiment that Padma Madam have felt that she wants to go into the deeper states in meditation, and she have mentioned to her family to not disturb her. So she went to the room, she sat in meditation, and she mentioned that she will not come out today, like one particular day. And that day became 2 days, and 2 days became 3 days. So 3 days, she did not came out of the room at all. And there is no food, no water, nothing. Oh, she locked herself in that room. In 3 days, she was just doing meditation. She was in that blissful states. And after the third day, she came out, and she felt immense blissful. She was unable to explain that blissful state. That much they have experienced. And they used to experiment with a group of masters like throughout all the nights. There will be lots of Sajjan Sangatyam that is happening in their house all the time. And there was a team for them, like one is Raghuvrao sir, second one is Padma madam, and the third one is auto writing Padma madam, and the fourth one is Nagalakshmi madam. So all of them used to sit together like the entire night. They used to channel, they used to experiment like auto writing, channeling, telepathy, all those things. So that much they have dedicatedly you know did lot of experimentations even when they came into meditation. So that is required. That quest is required for all of us to know who we are and why we are here. But eventually, they have stopped all those things because they have felt the true bliss is in being in the present moment. So they used to experiment in a way that they even used to speak with the deceased ones as well, the past over ones, and then they have felt that they have been interfering in their karmic patterns, and they have decided that's not the right way, and then they stopped all those things. So finally, they have dedicated themselves only for meditation. So they have completely immersed themselves in teaching meditation, in telling to all the people. I think they have guided to thousands and thousands of masters. They have created many thousands of masters around. And in the year 1998, they have constructed a pyramid house in Vijayawada, and Patriji itself have declared that the pyramid house is the headquarters for the PSSM. So one can imagine how much she have been serving. At that time they have a small house, and even when they have a small house, how many people used to come? They used to accommodate. She used to cook food, and she used to offer, do a lot of service to all the people who ever used to come to their small house. And later on, they have constructed a big one, and Patriji named it as a pyramid house. It's the first ever pyramid house in Vijayawada. And as I said, Patriji himself have declared it as the headquarters for the PSSM. And after constructing the pyramid, one day Sir have felt that he needs to completely dedicate his life for service. As I said, service means teaching meditation and uh, taking the leading the path of what he felt intuitively. And when he felt that, he did not immediately left everything and went. Here, this is what we need to understand. He called his entire family, he spoke with the entire family, and he explained how he want to live a life. So by that time, his children were also engineers, and his children were also their children are also into meditation, and their children said, yes, please go your life as you wish, and we will support the family. So they never neglected the family, and they never left everything and, completely dedicated into service. They were in the perfect middle path. So that we need to understand that living the dharma, that is very important. So the children have supported the couple greatly, and they have sold all the businesses, like even the materials. They have sold for just half of the price because he wants to completely be into this path. So that's how they were completely into this path. And in the year 2012, Madam have wrote a book, and Patriji have named it as Padma Patra Mibambasa, where you can read all her experiences about her journey into meditation. And Raghavrao sir also wrote a book called Yoga Jeevitam, and here is an interesting element. So he approached Patriji to write a preface, about this book, to write few words about this book. How we all will react when someone have approached us to write few words about the book. Like we feel honored, and then we start reading the book and then write. But Patriji, what he did is he said, more than my words, the shlokas from Bhagavad Gita is important to place as a foreword for this book. That is the real master. So the real master does not think about how people have approached them. The real master always do what is required for that work. So that is Patriji. So Patriji mentioned that the Bhagavad Gita shlokas should be mentioned as a foreword, and eventually they launched this book. I don't know which year it was, but the book name is Yoga Jeevitam, where we can read all the experiences of Raghavrao sir. So always with Patriji's support, they keep on relentlessly working. And another thing is, I think I have to share, like when I have entered into meditation in the year 2004, always we used to go in the weekends in the pyramid house every weekend, every Sunday. They used to invite a master for the sessions, and they take sessions for 3 hours, 4 hours, like that. And I have learned, like for every full moon day, we used to have sessions for the entire night. And the best part is, they, I have grown up by seeing them of how to treat masters. So they used to treat every person equally as a master, of how they give respect to themselves, the same respect they used to give to others as well. Every week or every full moon, I used to see a new person coming and taking sessions in the pyramid house. And we used to learn a lot from every person who ever came here. So that was the real essence. And when Patriji also announces, like kind of to go for trekking and all those things, the first thing is, since Raghavrao sir have a background of the forest officer, no, there will be no path. One day, sir announced, Patriji announced that there should be a trekking for Mary Math temple, like Mary temple, and there was no track at all. So, like the path was there for one way, but getting out, there is no path at all. So they just went in all those raw bushes where they used to have, the thrones, and how much it is, they plucked the grass with their hands. They literally created a path to get down. That much of work they have dedicated, like they did. So they literally created a path, a smooth path for all of us. So whenever Sir says, the actions that he implements. So this is what I have seen him. And when they have met Patriji, only one thing that they have realized is, like how a group of birds, that goes to that flock that they belong to. Similarly, we are all the same. That's how they have felt, that they finally found their flock, just as like we are all. So otherwise, we would not be meeting here and hearing about such masters. So we all found our flock, and this is how we grow together as masters, not as disciples, as masters. And so this is their beautiful journey a little bit, and they have experienced many things. And again, in the year 2007 to 2012, even they have got the financial problems as well. So every person goes through these kind of things. So all the small properties except the pyramid house, they have sold everything, they have cleared, and again, eventually, they have been into this path. So how the children are supporting. So this is why the spiritual parenting is very much important. When the children are taught right from their younger age about meditation, after certain age, they will be the caretakers of the parents in the essence, like how to follow our intuition and how to grow, and how they become like a strong support to the family. So they have never left the family, they are all together, and the togetherness is their strength. That is why whenever we go to sessions, we always see the couple together, not alone. So one day, when Sri Raghavrao sir is going to, to take sessions to a lot of villages, and he was staying there for a lot of days. One day, Padma madam have felt that there is a separation, that the distance is creating among them. And she closed her eyes for a while, and immediately she have felt like she heard a voice from within, that when you want to become like a Buddha, then why are you lingering in attachment? So with that voice, she have realized that detachment in attachment. So she supported him greatly because she was not going out. She was taking care of all the people who are coming to Pyramid House, cooking them, serving them, taking care of them. And sir used to go outside and teach meditation to a lot of people and all those things. So she felt this void within, and immediately she bounced back. So that is how our when we do a lot of meditation and when we spread rigorously, our intuition always guides us in the right time. So immediately she bounced back, and she have felt that that they are intuitively connected. And the best part is, like, whatever Raghavrao sir feels that he wants to do something, immediately she also feels the same, and when she feels the same, then he also feels the same. So then they have realized there's no separation in them. They are intuitively connected always. So that is the bonding that they have created by working together. So when a couple, both of them work together for meditation, that bonding will come in them, that the intuition will rise. And they have seen both of them as equals. Always when I used to go for sessions, I have seen sometimes like Raghavrao are sitting down on the floor, and he used to let Padma madam speak. So that much of humbleness I have seen in them. So he used to respect her more for the in third eye experiences and all the wisdom that she have, and she does the same. So this is how one person should nurture the other, especially in terms of when it comes to partnership. So they started to treat each other equals. So this is the best part which I have seen in them, masters, and that's why I felt I have to share about this couple to all of you. And before finally, I want to share one more incident which I have seen them clearly. So there was a village called Telaprolu. Raghavrao sir's ancestors have built a temple there, and there was balidan happening, which means that they used to offer animals for gods. They used to offer the poor animals by thinking that some good will happen. And what this couple have did is that they have left their house, and they went to that village. They left all the luxuries. They used to stay in like satram, like a small, hall kind of. And in the big hall, there was a small room, and the cooking also they used to do outside. So they left all the luxuries in Vijayawada. They went to the village. They completely stayed for 40 days, and they stopped all this kind of things in that temple. So that much of, and all the villagers were against them, because like since ages, from ancestors, like this kind of things are happening there, and they started to believe that this is the good thing, and why they have to stop. So even though the entire villagers came against them, they did not stop their work. So they have did and stopped this kind of work, and again they came back to Vijayawada. So there will be a lot of tests being a masters, but how we overcome them, how we overcome with smile and with determination and with discipline. That is what I have seen in them. They are the true legends which I have seen in this PSSM, because as I said, in from 2004 I have been associated with them, and treat every person equally, be humble, and be disciplined, be determined in your path. Any work that you take up, trust it completely, surrender to the guru, and go forward without having even 1% of doubt. This is what I have seen in them, and when 1% we implement also, we are already there. Oh, thanks a lot, Masters, for giving me the opportunity to share about this beautiful couple. Of course, there's a lot to learn about them, but similarly, how we have learned about them, I'm sure that there is a lot to learn about every PSSM master as well. So, with this, yeah, I think I'll stop today's session, and Please let us continue our journey for meditation. Please close your eyes. Please have some glass of water with you. Gently close your eyes by clasping your hands. And cross your legs. Now let us close. Let us be with our breath. Let us be completely aware of our breath. Just the inhale and the exhale. Let the breath is your own guru. Let it guide you through everything. Be sincere with your practice. Let the thoughts come.
Inhale deeply.
But don't get attached to those emotions of the thoughts carry. Just be in the space of an observer.
Ask yourself, when you detach from your identity, you dissolve into nothingness. But that nothingness contains everything. All wonders, remember that it is natural. Awareness. Lose yourself in nothing to become everything.
Last 2 minutes. Try to come back slowly to your awareness. And express gratitude for everything. Being immensely grateful for who you are. Accept yourself wholeheartedly without any sort of judgments. Your breath is the only portal. Go deep within. Be with your breath, masters, even in the last minute. Final 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now slowly place your hands over your eyes for a few seconds. Once you're ready, you may come back and please have some glass of water. So, welcome back, masters. And I think being the full moon today, if anyone are having the crystals, do not forget to place them in your balcony or outside so that they get charged with the rays of the moon. So let the full moon rays fall on the crystals. That's how they get charged. So please don't forget to place them outside. And I think 2 more incidents I forgot to share, masters. I think they are really very important to share. So before we conclude this session, I'll just take 5 more minutes, please. So about Sri Raghavrao sir and Srimati Padma madam. So in PSSM, so many people have been given the titles. Of course, Patriji himself have mentioned everyone are Brahmarshis, but few only are being called like that. So in the year 2003, Raghavrao sir have been titled as Dhyana Ratna. And when sir have said that he will be, giving this title, he rejected. He rejected the title. And he said to sir, he said to Patriji that, sir, I'm doing the work, what you have said. I'm determined in my path. I only want people to learn about meditation. I'm only following the 18 guiding principles. I'm not doing anything other than that. Why should I need to be given the titles? So I think he's the first person to reject the titles and said that he himself said to Patriji that see myself as Raghava. So that was the one he mentioned to Patriji. But then eventually later he accepted. Um, and in the year 2018, he have been titled as Brahmashri. And Padma Madam have been titled as Brahma Vidvarista in the year 2020. So they have never, worked because they have been, they will get the titles. They have been determined in their path and the titles have followed them. So this is how we all should be. Now, many times we think that we want to become so and so, and or we are after the titles, but how wholeheartedly we have been doing the given task, that is important. How much we are connected with our heart, that is important than any other thing. And the second thing is like why the Guru Sangatya is important. Oh, this is my own personal example that one day when I was meditating, I heard from Arcturians that I'm going to gift with the rarest crystal. And after a year, I started to feel the heavy sensation in my heart. And I have realized in the recent days that an etheric crystal is already placed in my heart. And the same thing when I have been discussing with Raghavrao sir, he also said the same instant. One day he have felt a heavy pulsation suddenly, as if he's leaving the body, and he did not understand what was happening. And immediately there was a call from Patriji, and he explained what is happening. And Patriji have said they took your astral body to place a crystal and then they will put your astral body back. So just leave it to them. So this is why we have to keep on listening to the master's experience so that we also know what is happening within us. We also know what experience that we have been taking forward and why a certain gifts are given. So Sajjan Sangatya is the most important thing, masters, that we learn a lot. And yeah, so with this, thank you for, I will conclude the session. Thank you so much for listening. So does anyone want to share anything? Please raise your hand so that we can unmute you. Thank you, Bhavani ji. And thank you, masters. Thank you, Riju ji. Okay. So do lots of meditation, masters. As I said, utilize the full moon energies. They come like once in a month. So utilize the full moon energies and do lots of meditation. Stay grounded and learn a lot. So thank you. Thank you so much. And namaste.